Okay, so someone suggested that I get a pool noodle just to blank off that space where the kitten got out. And I think that's a great idea. So yeah, let me just get one. I think the green, yeah, the green's fine. Okay, the wind just blew all the serviettes right from that table. And I'm here just getting a pizza. I don't think you guys are going to believe this, but yeah, look at that. A little kitten. Friendliest cat in the world's little cousin right there that's always here at the restaurant. Seems like she had a little kitten. Well, there must be more of them. I'll just keep watching them. Maybe there's more inside there. But yeah, the weather in South Africa is totally different. It is possible for cats to live outside like this and to be perfectly happy. Just look at that little one play. He's got his mother there and he looks so much like the ones I've got at home. And yeah, I think we're gonna call that little one yesterday that came out Houdini. Well, what else can you call him? And there we've got some chickens running right over there. But they will live happily right here. Okay, so when you buy a pool noodle, you have to be careful not to let, well, children see it, because they will think they're getting it for Christmas, and that is the worst thing ever. That's even worse than socks. So yeah, Enzo right there, and Diego as well. And let's just see if these dogs are here. No, they're not. They already ran in. But in any case, little Turbo just stretched out right there. Enzo is probably gonna want the pool noodle. And Diego even worse. Well, he would love this, but he will tear it apart in a few seconds. I can show it to Enzo because he's used to everything. He does not want to just damage stuff. He's so mature against measuring him up against Diego, because Diego just wants to take everything and have fun. Vegetarian cat is right here. And the little kittens. Now, why did I buy a pool noodle? Well, someone suggested it. I just read the comment quickly. And I always try and read all the comments, but it's quite difficult. But I do read some of them now and then. And I just thought, yeah, well, that would be actually a good idea to just press this right in that gap. And that will be even better than my attempt last night to quickly make a panel to go in here. It's going to work. I just didn't have the time to finish it. It was already getting dark. And then I just put one of the blankets in there. And then I put that up there as well so he can't climb out, because it's quite difficult. And I closed this door up right here. I just closed it. But I want to keep this open because that is easy for, well, the other cats to get in, because vegetarian cat did have some problems getting into the house. They've got their specific place where they like to enter, and yeah, vegetarian cat had to use, well, this place right here. Although it wasn't really, let me just let these two boys out. There they go. But it wasn't really the place where he normally goes out, so, or in. But in any case, I'm going to put this right in there to make sure that this place is totally closed up. It'll be another 2 or 3 days before the little one won't fit through that gap. Now, a lot of people ask me, why do I have this gap? Well, this glass just fits right in here, but the pillars are in a certain building style, and I wanted to keep the style. It's right through the whole place. If you even look at those pillars right over there, you'll see everything is built in that way. And that's not easy to build. I had to make a special jig and to just turn it every time you, well, go to the next level. You turn it a little and it looks great. I love it. but it makes it a little difficult when you've got glass fitting right against it. Although I just thought, let me just stick with the theme of the house, and well, it will be fine. But that gap over there, it's an air gap. You can actually call it like an air gap, because at the moment with that gap closed, it is really hot inside the house. But I did plant this tree right in front of this big window, because if the sun shines right into this window the whole day, believe me, that is some heat that you are not just going to get rid of. So I don't need to actually run the air conditioner in the house. The house is, well, fine. Let's see how hot it is inside the house. It's not bad. It's actually perfect. But let's just see right there. I've got a couple of things on here. Well, it's still 38, a little bit over the 28 degrees at the moment. But it's fine. It's nice. But if you're going to run the air conditioner in this big house, it's going to be difficult to control it, especially when you've got so many cats and dogs inside. So the best thing is to control it with nature, and that is that tree right there. That tree is bringing so much, well, it just blocks out the sun rays during the summer, and in the winter all the leaves fall from the tree and it brings the sunlight in. Then you get the heat from the sun, and then the house is not that bad either. So I do have an air conditioning system upstairs. I haven't used it in 3 years because it's not worth it. It is on all the time, and you open up doors and stuff with the animals. It's not going to work. You need a system that is already, well, there, and that is nature. Where do you plant that tree? Where does the sun come up? Where does the sun go down? It makes a huge difference if you start building a house. You don't just build a house. You have to know what direction it should point. All the dogs right here, to quickly go in. And they already took this off the track again. I'm going to have to fix that up. Dogs are a bit noisy. I'll see what I can do to cut that out a little bit. Just look at these. Daisy, she's making a noise. There's MacGyver doing his machine gun noise. Okay, they're so happy that I'm home. But MacGyver is just, hey, I think he just woke up there for a second. But in any case, let's just see where the other monkeys are. Right about, I think they're guessing right there. Arnie. And you can see the air is quite dry. The monkeys' noses are a little, well, you can see it on their noses. But yeah, they're just all hanging out over here. Well, if it's getting too hot, they will just go to the cooler cage. And Billy is a bit older than the other dogs here, so he does not really like them in his face all day. And little Chloe. Yeah, it's difficult to know all of these monkeys apart. They look so similar, but you do tend to recognize them when you see them all the time. The dogs are a different story because they change in color, so it's not that easy always to, let me just quickly get out here. Not that easy always to recognize them. The cats are easy to recognize. And Diego is up as well. Well, I just thought let me quickly make a video about all the stuff that's been happening here in the last couple of days. About the kitten that climbed out and how I'm gonna fix that. And just a few things. But Yeah, everything is perfect. I scooped out everything out of the pool, all the lettuce, so that's cleaned up. And yeah, we actually inspected the wall outside and we did some repairs. There was some bricks that were a little loose right on the top, so that's also done now. And Enzo just got out of the pool. Just look at his fur. Okay, Enzo, I'll do that. Okay, so if you want to learn how to juggle, all you do is get cats, and then pretty soon you will have to be real quick to keep them in. And believe me, they are lost it. Gravity is not as bad as having kittens. It's easier if you just, well, have gravity to worry about when you juggle. Because the kittens, look at this, you can't even walk. It's almost impossible. I'm just going to feed them right here because they're not going to let me walk easily. So I'm just going to put their food down right here. It's a bit warm, so I've got more liquid in there for them as well. They really enjoy it so much. But yeah, that's why we've got gravity. So, well, actually there's two reasons. So we can juggle and the dead birds don't stay up in the air. But when you've got cats, believe me, you juggle against the strength in their legs, not against gravity. Okay, so these cats are also getting ready to eat. I'm going to feed them pretty soon. Katas, smile Katas. And Bucky right over there. Okay, now you two boys stay right there. Enzo is ready. He's going to be eating pretty soon. The little kittens, here they are. Now, okay, we're going to call one of them Houdini. But we've got a problem. We need to know which one it was that was actually doing that climbing. Because we've got two that look quite similar. Just look at that. And then let me find the little one that looks like him as well. There he is. So it's either that one or this one that will be called Houdini. But, well, I'll decide. I have to mark them somehow just to know them apart, or just read something on their faces, because they look really similar. Just look at that. That's the two that as I was feeding them, I had to do them the one after the other one, because otherwise you don't know which one you did. But yeah, so at least one of these kittens are called Houdini, and I think a majority of the people said that. So I think around 1,000 people decided to call him Houdini. So which one? The right one or the left one? Who will be called Houdini? And there goes little Opal. And yeah, they're getting up because they know they are going to be eating right now. So let me just see, where's the boys? They are gone. And nope, let me go see, just to say goodbye. Vegetarian cat is right there. Enzo, Diego. Well guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And Diego says goodbye. And he's going to be eating now. Let me get his lot back. Come, Daisy. Come, Daisy. Okay. That's how it happens. And then the door is jammed. But I'll just get it back on quickly onto the rail. In any case, I'm going to need both my hands. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed that, and have a good day.